Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and welcome back to another episode of our Baltimore Ravens Madden 17 Connected Franchise series. So I'm here with live commentary. Should be a pretty quick video, but I have some stuff to kind of go over. At the end of the video, we will be going over our playoff situation and see how that is kind of shaking out, because things aren't looking too great at this point. But first thing is first, I want to go through, show a couple things. Elvis Dumerville is fully back from injury, so he should be 100% ready to go in Week 17. We did play him in Week 16, but he should be 100% ready to go. And some bad news, the Eagles end up signing Kenneth Dixon. He was on our practice squad all year, and the reason behind it is we really just did not have enough room for him on our roster. You see Forset's there, we had Carlos Williams there, Buck Allen is there as well, and I think that was pretty much our main committee of running backs. So we had a couple people there, didn't really need him. I wanted him on the roster though, but he's going to Philadelphia and he will be there for a while. Now, looking at some of our scouting that we've been doing, I've been scouting a lot of players, looking for a couple of different positions, but I obviously have some main positions that I'm looking for, and I'll go ahead and show you guys who I have on our watch list as of right now. So this is not in order of how I'm looking at these players, but I think they're in order of where they're projected to go. So I don't have them ranked on my draft board, just so you guys know. But one of the guys up here is Kadarius Cummings. I'm not really looking like hard at running backs, but if I do decide to get a running back, this guy is not bad. He is 6'1", 233 pounds, has an A-step on a B+ trucking and a B+ carrying. Now, obviously, we will see a lot more once the combine comes and we start getting those combine results. But as of right now, this is all we kind of have to work with. I'll definitely reevaluate all this stuff once the offseason comes. Now, another position of need for us, I've been looking at our outside linebackers, because we have two pretty good outside linebackers now, but they're both getting up there in age, and I definitely want to look to start trying to replace them at some point. Jordan Burfict is one guy I looked at. Clarence Sproul, I believe his name is. We looked at him as well. A couple other guys who kind of all have similar ratings as of now. I definitely want to see where the combine results for these guys are going to be, but I like the power moves on Burfict being at the B+. Finesse move is also there, and his block shedding is there, so it looks to me that he will definitely be able to get after the quarterback, having him rush off the edge. So that's one reason I'm definitely leaning towards Jordan Burfict. Other positions I looked at a couple of defensive ends. Not a huge grab for me right now. We need one bad, but I'm thinking I'm going to get a defensive end during free agency if possible, because that's a position that we kind of need an immediate impact. So I'm kind of leaning towards drafting one of them, or not drafting one of them, signing a defensive end during free agency. But if not, I definitely have to go ahead and try to sign one in the draft one in the draft. Receivers, not a huge need for us, but a couple guys have stuck out to me. Demir Flowers, he is 6'6", 223 pounds. The guy has a huge frame, B+ catch in traffic, B+ spectacular catch, and a B+ catch rating. If his stuff comes back correct, this guy might be an absolute steal, because it says that he is a speed type of receiver. If this is true, this is just absolutely crazy. I might have to go ahead and select a receiver in the first round. I'm not planning on it, but this guy looks like he could definitely be the truth. So Demir Flowers, we're going ahead and we're going to look out for him. Cole Maddox is a quarterback, because you guys know I'm looking at quarterbacks. I'm not going to force one, but I am definitely looking at replacing Joe Flacco at some point. So Cole Maddox, he's just the top quarterback on this list. Not my favorite quarterback out of all these, but he is the top one. TJ Kursky, looking at right tackle, not a huge need for us either. Just seeing what type of players are there, but I did like some of his attributes a little bit. Chris Wilbur, like I said, at quarterback, not bad. Brian Brown at receiver, he is 6'2", but he has the A- spectacular catch, B+ catch in traffic. Somebody who might not be that bad. And another receiver is Christian McDaniels, B+ spectacular catch, B+ release, and a B catching. Then have two other quarterbacks here as well, Logan Treader and Ross Kaiser, just two other guys who I'm definitely going to keep my eye on, especially during the offseason, see who I kind of want to go with if we end up going with one of these quarterbacks. So that's pretty much our whole scouting situation at this point. These are the guys that stood out to me in my mind. Just a quick overview of our roster. If you haven't seen it already, haven't really made any major changes. Forsett is still our starting running back, but the games that Carlos Williams goes off, I do tend to, give him a couple more carries than I do Forsett, just because I'm kind of going with the hot hand. So technically, Forsett is the starter, but this is kind of a running back by committee type of offense. So you'll see all type of guys out there. You're never really going to see a running back with over maybe 15 or 20 carries. is rarely going to happen in at least this season. I don't know how next season will shake out. As for our defense, really haven't touched anything at all when it came to this Lawrence guy. He's been playing pretty good for me, even though he's only a 74 overall. He's been getting a couple of sacks, being able to provide pressure, so I do like what he's been giving to us. Cravens is still injured, so Matt Elam has been our strong safety, and that is a position that we might have to look into getting somebody else, because Cravens has got hurt twice so far this year. While he's in the game, the guy has been playing good, but he keeps on getting hurt, and that's something that we definitely need to look into. And then our secondary, our safety, our Eric Weddle is good, but our corners, Jimmy Smith, Ladarius Webb. I know Ladarius Webb should be at safety, but I have no other corners, and he's pretty much the best option we have, so that's why he's playing cornerback for us right now. I know some of you guys asked, really not much else to do. And then as for our practice squad right now, nobody huge. We do have Keith Marshall just because of his speed. Noah Spence, we have him on our practice squad as well. But that is about it. We got Campbell at linebacker also. Just some young guys here kind of thrown on this list. Kenneth Dixon was our top guy, but he is no longer on the team. But finally, guys, time to look at the standings, see how everything is going so far. So you see the whole NFL standings as a whole right here. The Patriots, they are 12-3. They have the best record. You have a couple of 11-4 teams. You have the Redskins, the Jaguars, which is definitely a little surprising, and the New Orleans Saints, a little surprising as well. The Giants are there. The Chargers, they were, I believe, 7-0, maybe 7-1. They have definitely fell off a little bit towards the end of the year. Got the Cardinals up there, the Steelers, Cowboys. Nobody really out the norm, I guess, at this point. But looking more specifically at the AFC, because we're trying to make the playoffs. You see the Patriots there, Jaguars, Chargers, they all clinched a playoff spot by now, so that's not bad. You have the Steelers and the Raiders. That is 4-5. And then the Jets have the 6th spot. This is the final spot, and this is what we're kind of competing for at this point. So they are 8-6-1. We are 8-7. In order for us to be able to jump the Jets, they for sure need to lose. If they go ahead and get a win here, that's a wrap. We're not catching him no matter what. So we definitely need the Jets to lose this week. That is huge for us. We're definitely going to be watching the scores ticker at the bottom, and we need to make sure that they do get an L. The Houston Texans, I'm not sure how this whole tiebreaker thing works exactly, but just to be safe, we need them to lose as well. So the Texans and the Jets, the only two teams we are really watching. We need both of these teams to take an L this year. So, not this year, this week. So we'll go ahead, look at their schedules, and pretty much see who they're playing. I'm not even sure who they're playing yet, but let's definitely go ahead and look and see who they're playing. So we're looking for the Jets, looking for the Texans, and see who these guys are playing. So the Titans are playing the Houston Texans, which is kind of scary because I think the Texans should be able to win this game, but hopefully, they don't. And then the Bills is taking on the Jets. That's definitely a game where the Bills could possibly win. I'm not sure if they're going to or not. We'll go ahead and look at the records, but we need these two guys to lose bad. I mean, that's the only way we're in there. We lost 3 games in a row, and it is definitely our fault. We have collapsed at the end of the season, and it kind of sucks, you guys, because we were rolling for a little bit, but now we need kind of a miracle here. See, the Bills, they're 6-9, and the Titans are 5-10. So we need these two teams who are at the bottom of the division to get wins this week. So anything can happen. Hopefully it does happen. And then hopefully, we can sneak in and make the playoffs. We're going to be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They are 6-9. So I'm not too worried about them. As for the actual division, I'm still not too sure how these tiebreakers work. Because us and the Steelers, we both split, I believe. So they're 9-6. We are 8-7. I think if we get a win here, I'm not sure if we'll go ahead of them. Not really sure, and I think we split. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure we split earlier in the year. So that's not bad either. Where are the Steelers? Yeah, we beat them the first time, 28-20. So we split that, and I'm not sure exactly how that worked. Hopefully, if they lose and we win, we might be able to jump over them too. But that's definitely who we're all looking for. We're looking for the Jets to lose. We're looking for the Texans to lose, and we are looking for the Pittsburgh Steelers to lose. That's all the teams we're looking to lose, and of course we have to win. If we don't win, it's definitely a wrap. But I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything, you guys. we have to get a win. There's no other way around it. We need to take care of business on our part. We put ourselves in this position, and now we need a couple of teams to come through, help us out, and send us to the playoffs. But that is all I have for this episode, you guys. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment section below. But I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead, leave this video a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.